Ladies and gentlemen, those between and those far out, newcomers and longtime viewers alike, welcome back to the Idaho Esports Twitch channel. My name is Kaz Phoenix, and I'm joined here today in the analyst corner by actually two people. Yesterday we had two guests on the couch, and now we have two interviewers joined here by Liliana Lupita.
Yes.
Welcome
Hi, guys.
to the corner. It's
Thanks.
nice to have you here. I've been trying to get her on forever.
Yeah, I'm excited to be in, so I'm glad I finally did it.
And our guest today is none other than Associate Dean of the College of Business and Economics.
How about just clinical faculty, student engagement director? We'll not such a big title, but thank you.
Yeah, but Eric Larson, welcome.
Thanh you.
You've seen the space a couple times, so you're not
Yep.
entirely new. But I'm glad to have you in this iteration of the space. Glad to see you again. I haven't seen you since my first semester when you took 190.
Yep. Had you in that course, the fun course.
Yes. Yep. Is that the only fun course you teach?
I also teach basketball, so if any of you guys want to get some exercise, you can join my iFit course.
Oh, that's fun.
Yep. And then I have a management course that I teach as well. So yeah.
Oh, well, that's super awesome. Well, Eric, welcome to the couch. I'm glad I get to have you here. I'm going to more formally, as I say on the show, hand the talking stick over to you, allow you to more introduce yourself more, talk about what you do here at the university, anything else about you that you think our audience may want to know.
Well, I think your audience will be bored, but I'm the student engagement director for the College of Business and Economics. I teach the Intro to Business course. I oversee our business honors students, and I also help oversee our ambassadors that help with recruitment and retention. Enjoy my job. If you come by my office, I have a stormtrooper out front handing out candy.
Yeah.
I'll probably expand that once we get past Halloween, so to do something more fun for the holidays. And I enjoy students. I like gaming. That's about it.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think other than Garrett, who is someone who works in video production, is also our Rocket League coach,
Yep.
Might be our most involved gamer or competitive gamer actually that we actually have here on the show. So you take the first person that we've had so far for that title.
Okay, for most competitive?
I think so. Yeah, I mean we've had Blaine on the show. And,
Yeah.
you know, Blaine plays some Fortnite sometimes.
Yep.
Um,
I'm old school. I'm
And,
like
I mean-
first World of Warcraft player. I'm old school, yeah.
oh, don't worry.
Yeah.
You are not the only man.
Yeah.
You are not the only one. But I have heard a little bit about your involvement with Clash Royale.
Yep. I'm a big clasher. Been doing it for 9 years. Get pretty competitive. I think at one point was pretty high up there, but time happens and don't have as much time to commit to it anymore.
Oh, for sure. And Liliana, I've also heard that you also dabble a little bit in some Clash Royale gaming.
Yeah, I'm a big passion player, so
Yeah?
I'm trying to get up there, but
Passion's a nice way to
I'm
say
new.
when she loses, then she can say she's passionate about it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm working on it. I'll put it into work today. We'll see.
Yeah. Well, I bring that up because towards the end of the interview, obviously we have more important matters to get to, but at the end of the interview, we'll be running, I believe, a best of 5 sets of Clash Royale matches in between these two to see who comes out on top. It's gonna
That's
be
a lot.
our first
We might
time
need best of 3.
doing something. Maybe it's going to be best of 3. It depends on how much time we end the interview with, I'm sure. But yeah, it's going to be our first time doing something like that on the show. So I'm kind of excited to see how it goes.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, I hope you guys are excited too.
I'm
But
super
I'll
stoked.
keep you on the edge of your seat about it while we go through the rest of the interview. Now, Eric, you said that you've been playing Clash Royale for 9 years.
Yep.
And I believe that you have also been at the University of Idaho for a similar amount of time.
Oh, longer than that.
Oh.
Maybe twice as long as that. Maybe even with some change. Yeah, about 20-some years.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
And I started Clash because at the time my son was in middle school,
Uh-huh.
and him and his friends smack talk. So we started gaming, and then we just continue. So
It's hilarious.
Yeah.
It's funny how you kind of stumbled into it, and now kind of just like a thing that you have going for you.
yeah, it's a love-hate relationship. You love it when you're winning, and when you lose to 12-year-olds who smack talk the whole time, it gets a little bit annoying.
Yeah.
And then you're ready to take a break. So it's like normal
and
stress management.
But that also means that you are a good competitive gamer. You recognize it's like, okay, I need to step away from the game.
Yep.
I'm not gonna doom queue. I'm not gonna lose a bunch of trophies in this session. It's not worth
Oh,
it.
I still do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was going to say that's. I was trying to get up to 15,000 before I got down here tonight, and there was a lot of cussing happening
Oh.
in my office, and people thought I was yelling at students, and
Oh.
I was yelling at 12-year-old gamers. So Yeah.
I get it. I get it. Well, onto I think a little bit more formal matters. You've been with the college business for a while.
Yep.
Um, are
13
you
years.
are you from Palouse?
No, I grew up in a small mining town up north. Came here to play football originally in the early 90s. Left after a year, went and worked in the sawmills, and then went in the Air Force
Oh,
and got hurt in the Air Force. And my wife and I came back here with a promise that we would get our master's degrees and go somewhere warm. This is before kids. I had hair that looked like yours, Kaz.
oh.
I was gorgeous, and we've never left. And then kind of stumbled into higher ed completely on accident, and I'm actually happy that I stumbled into an accident. So yeah.
Well, I guess moving a little bit deeper onto that, then, and Liliana, you can ask any other additional questions. You know, again, she is also my co-host for today,
Yeah.
and not just your Clash Royale competition. But we've spoken to a lot of people who realized early on, either by accident or on intentional, that they realized that higher education was a career path that was suited towards them and something that they actually want to pursue. And because you had mentioned that you kind of stumbled into it,
Yep.
what made you realize that you liked it and wanted to stay there? Or I guess
Yeah.
you can go even further back and talk about how you stumbled into it
Yeah,
in the first
no,
place.
I started out making $7 an hour with my bachelor's degree working at the Human Resource Office,
Wow.
and then stumbled over to College of Law School and became the director of admissions over there. I was the youngest one in the country at the time. Did a lot of traveling and just had no idea that people could make a career out of this. And then through other career moves, I stumbled into a position at the College of Business and Economics as their assistant dean of student services. And then that led to the classroom, and the classroom's where I fell in love. Like, I think it's just more fun to be in the class with students. And yeah,
Other than the higher administration, like kind of executive work.
I mean, some of it's necessary, and I still have a administrative role where I help students, probation, disc quals. I get to overlook some of the scholarships, do some of the recruitment, retention activities. We have chocolate in my office for criers right around midterms. So I mean, it's all good. Every day is a different, like, what fire you got to figure to put out, but it's all rewarding. So I always tell people that you have like when you find your passion, you know, I might not have like this big ripple that happens in the world, but I have my little pebble that sends some, you know, small ripples out, and it's cool. It's fun to see students grow and go off and do really cool things and come back.
I think
So.
I like that answer a lot. I think it's super important, especially what you said about, having your small little passion, right?
Yeah.
I think a lot of people are very hung up on the idea of like finding a passion that makes a big impact in the
Yeah.
world. But like a small impact can still be a big impact.
Yeah.
Just felt in different ways by different people.
Yep.
And I think as long as you're able to find what that is for you, which I mean, so far into professional career, I think you've definitely found that.
Took a long time though.
Yeah.
Just so yeah. Be patient.
Liana, do you have any questions? I want to like let you actually
No,
do
no, you're
hosting
doing great.
responsibilities.
So wait, what did you get your master's in?
So I did my master's in education, in leadership side of that. I also picked up certificates in negotiation at the graduate level, and then certificates at student career counseling. And I also did a human resource development graduate certificate. So I kept fighting doing the PhD, and just kept doing like just some grad things where I found my interest at.
Mhm.
And then 3 years ago, I started a doctorate program over in England, and I'm
Wow.
about halfway through it. So I'm what you consider a clinical faculty. I was hired more for my expertise that I brought into the position,
Mm.
not for my research. I don't do research. So yeah.
Super cool.
Is that why you waited on doing the doctorate for a while?
No,
or-
so I think I talk to students all the time about studying abroad, and I've never had a student that's went studying abroad and came back and was like, I wish I wouldn't have done this. I mean, all of them go over there and like, this changed my world. It changed your outlook. And I talk to students about even doing graduate programs not in the U.S. sometimes, something just to kind of expand kind of what their worlds are. And a really close student of mine, we found a graduate program in England at the University of Bath that would still give her some opportunity to go play soccer. So she was a track kid here. And when she came back to visit, she was like, I just love this program. why don't you come visit? And I was like, well, this is silly. And then I started looking, and they had this program what I could do for the investment. This program over like the course of it's going to take me like 5 or 6 years was cheaper than trying to do a doctorate program in the United States, even with flying over there for I go twice a year for 2.5 weeks for the residential, and then come back right for my life. They make fun of me because I'm an American. So yeah, I took the challenge, and she was right. Like, I love it. I wish I would have done this when I was younger. That's the only thing I tell everybody. You should do this when you're younger, not when you're close to 50. So yeah.
What's no
Super
shame
cool.
in that? I think all parts of your life are good parts of your life to experience different parts of the world.
Yeah, I think you always have these different chapters. If I was to ask you, Kaz, early on, like when you were 16, what did you think you'd be sitting here on this couch having a podcast or playing games? Or
I think the real question is asking 16-year-old Kaz if he imagined, one, going to college, and two, going to college in Idaho.
Yeah.
Because mind you, I'm from Southern California.
Yeah.
Very different place.
And for those listeners that haven't been here to visit, we never get snow. It's always 70 degrees.
Oh, yes. Yeah, it's always perfect weather.
Perfect weather.
Okay, you got your question in. So you've done your job. Do you want to ask anything else?
I'm good so far.
Okay, well, that's good. Are you excited about your conversation tonight?
Yeah, I'm super excited.
Are you excited, Eric?
I think she's just trying to stay focused on the match ahead so she
Why
can
is he
smack
already
talk.
talking trash to me? I haven't even gotten started.
So you got to get in their head.
No.
Yeah.
Whatever.
No, you have the strat. You get it. Production is being mean to me and they're rushing me. No, I'm just kidding. But we are about ready to get into this match. So we're not just ready to sign off just yet. But if you two would like to pull out your phones and get this match started, I actually don't exactly know how this works. So I'm gonna sit here awkwardly while you guys get it set up.
She's gonna send an invite to me.
Yeah, wait, do we want to start it? Do I invite him right now and start? Are we gonna start? Okay, perfect.
I think the big issue is I don't have my glasses too, so this could be rough.
Well, I'm sure you can see your phone right in front of you. I'm
Excuses
sure.
early. Haven't even sent the invite. Oh gosh.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, I'm nervous.
So you didn't use your gamer name as your real name, right?
I do actually. I didn't know I was gonna get super excited. And
so if you notice, if you guys can figure out what my name is, just spell it backwards.
Ah, I see. It's actually nice. It's a nice username. There's a lot of people who do that. And it works very well, I'd say.
She's trying not to talk anymore because she's trying to concentrate and focus.
No.
I can tell. I'm trying to watch and understand what's going on. Admittedly, I'm not a Clash Royale player, but I think there are some people who know what's going on.
It's gonna get rough for her. This move right here is gonna hurt.
Oh,
I hate mine.
That is actually half of that tower's HP. Oh no. That's actually more than half. A lot more.
Okay, guys.
Are you good?
Yeah.
I noticed she's sitting forward. She's not talking.
I don't like
she's locked.
I am.
Are they rooting against me in the background too?
99.
Yeah, they're wishing on your downfall in there. Vincent wants to watch you lose.
Okay. I can't even cycle fast enough.
See another wave count up and cleared. Doing a good job so far, at least on the side of the defense. That tower is only sitting on a 16 HP though, and unfortunately, Liliana has unfortunately not been able to break past this mid zone to actually attack that right side tower.
I don't spend money on Clash Royale, just on emotes.
Just I haven't spent money in 6 years, but I'm gonna give you a chance right here.
Watch my prince is gonna connect. Yes.
Oh wow, that's a lot of damage on that tower. It's gonna be immediately countered. Oh, you do see the log. Oh my goodness! Liliana's gonna be the first one to take a tower off of their opponent. You have the double elixir multiplier up. It should be hopefully more of an opportunity for Liliana to get things done. It looks like their king is already taking a little bit of chip damage. Seems like Eric is sitting pretty comfortable.
Oh, I'm sweating it out.
Oh, are you? Little bit of damage on that left tower. About 30 seconds left. I don't know what the win criteria is other than knocking out the other person's king. It's
Time.
like taking out the nexus. So just timing them out, really.
Yep.
Does it matter who's gotten what done first?
No.
Oh.
It matters.
Oh. A lot of damage. I mean, it's being protected very well. It's like half health off of its. Oh, is it surviving? 1 second left. The overtime starting now, and that
It was a good
second
match.
That's fine. That was a
tower
warm-up.
is
That was a
down.
warm-up.
I thought we're done, right? One and done?
No,
No,
we're going to best of three.
is it a best of three? I
Yes.
think we have. I only saw 5 minutes left on the timer, so yeah.
Okay.
You
I
guys,
think we should just talk about tips and tricks instead of playing
No.
again.
I think you should emote more. And I think, honestly, it would look a lot different if there was not Mega Knight in that deck. Because I think Mega Knight's a cop-out card.
Okay.
I don't. Maybe this is true information. Maybe it's not.
Are we battling?
Yes, I sent a 1v1 again. If you want to.
Oh, she's getting like.
Oh, she's like, oh yeah, we're going. Come on.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh, shoot. That's my bad.
I think I'm allowed to have Jane in my lap, right? This is fine.
I could switch the deck up if you wanted to.
Yeah, I don't want.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, get Mega Knight out of there. Let me reevaluate mine.
You're gonna. Okay.
I'm going to play a different deck too.
I don't know if I can. Okay. You want to do a different deck?
Yeah, I have a new one too.
Okay.
Interesting thing. I also, mind you, did hear crowd noises in the lab outside of the corner, which I thought was
mean-
I'm feeling
pretty
awfully supported.
interesting. When Liliana took that tower out first, when hers was at 16
So I'm gonna go with
HP.
my worst deck.
That's fine.
Well, oh, okay.
But it's horrible.
Okay.
So I'm apologizing up front.
Okay.
Okay. Go ahead.
Some mercy rule.
No, this
points
isn't mercy.
coming.
This is the most annoying deck on the planet.
Oh, so
second
worse
most
as
annoying.
in not good. It's worse as in annoying to play
It's annoying.
into. I see. Okay.
Oh, you're there.
Yeah, click on.
Well, mind
sending.
you,
Gotcha.
we do have people in the Bruce C. Pittman basement where the Vandal Esports Lab is.
Okay, just know I
if you would like
apologize
to join us
up
in the
front for
future
this horrible
to
deck.
watch
This is
maybe
horrible.
more Clash Royale matchups, maybe we'll be doing this more in the future. We did spend a significant amount of time cropping out these
Just
this
remember,
camera
I
angle
apologize
and
for
making
this.
this doable. So I'd imagine
Worst
maybe in the
deck
future
ever.
it would be used again. I guess I wouldn't say no to it. This is a fun time. Does anybody in the crowd in the lab
Firecrackers.
with us want to say hi? As a collective hi. No, nobody's paying attention. That's fine. Yeah, no. Doing damage to my good name here on the Vandal pre-show.
See, you went with a pretty fast deck too. I hate these decks. Oh, now you're smack talking to boot.
Does she emo?
Yeah, she does.
Oh yeah, I emo.
Just remember, this is not a deck that I like.
Yeah, right.
Wow, it seems like it's getting very competitive between these two.
I would say competitive.
Chippy. Oh,
There's
get one.
a lot of chip damage going out. Maybe this game works a lot like League. Maybe there's just like a lot of poke phase and nothing happens, and then there's one big fight that's like, oh, it's so much damage. Like this. That barrel coming out, letting a few goblins, getting some damage onto that left side turret on the side of Eric. Or I guess his right. Stage left. However you want to refer to it. Oh, and more damage coming out on the side of Liliana as well. Taking a little bit more, but I think still having the health advantage.
Get one. Get two.
Boom. That's going to be the first for Liliana. Once again, going to be the first to find that. And depending on how this next wave goes for, I mean, maybe this could mean good things? Question
Maybe
mark?
bet on the underdog.
Maybe. Maybe it's worth it. There is more damage being done now to the right tower, and Liliana's King has been chipped just a little bit, but seemingly not enough.
No, it's not enough.
On 30 seconds left on this timer, and another barrel out to do some crazy damage to this right side here. Biggest upset of the century on Clash Royale here in the Vandal Esports Lab. What is going on? So much damage. These logs. More chip damage on each side. It could seem depending on what's available. This barrel is going out, and depending on what, did it just completely miss?
Oh, she
What
did.
happened?
Oh my gosh!
She got the victory.
Whoa!
She out fast decked me.
So Liliana is tying the set up 1-1.
I gotta
It's
get
feeling
like the
pretty
Olympic
good.
rings tatted on me or something. I'm like stoked.
I did not expect this to go this way. Admittedly,
I did.
Liliana, but I'm glad that you believed in yourself. Maybe this sounds rude. But I'm glad that you believed in
No,
yourself.
she should believe in herself. That was good. Because I hate that deck that she beat me with.
We're going into our last round now.
Oh, I thought we were doing
It's a
five.
best of. It's
Oh,
a best
No,
of
we're
three
doing
now.
best of three.
Yeah.
Are we switching decks again?
If you want to.
If I want to? Are you going back to your original?
No, I'm.
Oh, you just don't want to play a Mega.
I just don't want to play Mega Knight now. I don't have a
Okay.
good counter for Mega Knight. I'm learning. I'm just learning.
This is
I
the
think-
strangest competition I've ever seen. My opponents are talking strategy with each other.
That's how you learn.
We
That's
are
how you
win
get better.
training here at the Vandal Analyst
Oh,
Corner.
I've got to try to come up with something that's going to make you
Okay.
angry.
No, what? Okay, I gotta change mine too.
Hey, brief shout out to our sponsors for the broadcast. Monster
know
Energy and
this
Ziply
before.
Fiber. I have a Monster with me right now. I'm going to take a sip.
Oof.
Ziply Fiber has been keeping us
Okay. I have a
hardwired
new deck.
onto the internet here in the lab and also at home. If you're a student here at the University of
almost
Idaho,
ready.
you have
No
an
worries,
opportunity
no rush.
to get a nice little discount on the most affordable fiber internet you can find in the Palouse. Check out ziplyfiber.com/students to see if you qualify. And
So now
Monster
if you
Energy
run the balloon deck,
to
you're dead to me.
keeping us
I don't. I'm not running balloon.
Brain
Just so you
wired,
know, you'll be dead to me.
keeping us up and energized for
Absolutely
these
dead. Your
balloon's
long
my
nights that we
Mega
have
Knight.
here at the lab. Thank you, Monster
I'm
Energy,
almost ready.
No
for
worries.
being a proud product sponsor of the Vandal Esports program.
Proud indeed.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Okay.
I'm very
Click on
proud
your friend button.
of you, Liliana,
Thank you.
having
I'm
taken
pretty-
us had that one game.
Yeah, I'm
Oh.
sweating, but I'm like really excited.
Well,
How
think
fast
about
of a
the
deck are you going here?
think about the
2-4?
stakes. Think about the
No.
stakes now, right? We're going into this next game,
I didn't get much
Um,
faster.
but you can think about the stakes now. Like
Oh, but
Liliana
you went
does have an
back to
opportunity
this.
of winning, right? I don't know how these matchups have changed.
I'm going to make her really upset, though, right here.
Bruh.
Maybe they have
I
changed
don't
for the
even have a
worse.
swarm card.
Already, it seems like Liliana is taking quite a bit of damage. Still holding their own, but doesn't really have a way to counter this right now. So it's kind of just going to be
even see my
left
full deck.
defenseless. Well, I can tell
Oh, I
you're
guess I
not
could look
sending
up there.
anything out yet.
I have a Wi-Fi symbol.
Oh, do you want me to pause?
No.
Oh, that is actually a really
No, that's
bad
fine.
time for
That's
something
fine.
like that to happen after I did my Ziply Fiber.
This is a good alibi.
That's a good alibi.
Yeah, it is. No, she
Ooh,
actually
it's
does.
gonna get rough.
Chat. We might be getting nerfed by the internet in this corner. Are you on data?
No, I'm on Wi-Fi.
So if I 3 tower you, then does that mean I'm better?
No,
Okay, because it was the Wi-Fi.
it means it's a one-off.
Okay.
We're still emoting. She has a Wi-Fi signal on her screen. Okay, it's gone now. So hopefully things start looking a little bit better. But obviously that downtime for Liliana meant a lot of time that she just was not able to attack or defend.
True.
Very unfortunate situations, but we all get it. This is why we use Ziply. Not down here. We're University of Internet through some other means. I don't know who the main ISP is. Office of Information Technology.
I had my glasses. This would be easier.
Oh, right,
Yeah.
right.
I'm going to try to stall this out now.
Is that me? Is that you? I'm not doing anything.
If I lose.
Is that heard on stream? Okay. Well, there's a lot of static, and I'm not exactly sure where it's coming from.
Oh my gosh.
Now it's looking nicer. It's looking better now.
Whoops.
Just got distracted.
It is. It's insane.
I'm sorry about that jump scare. That was terrifying.
Oh no! That was the worst game I could have played.
I wish we could go to
No,
5,
it's the XLR.
but it looks like our time is almost up. I'm helping Kaz out here. Does this
I got
mean
one though.
I'm going to have to talk to your friends now and smack talk?
Hopefully that fixes it. Maybe. Okay, cool. Okay, well, I can be heard again, and I'm not having audio issues
I
anymore.
3-towered her.
No, he did not 3-crown me. He did not 3-crown me.
I stopped so I wouldn't 3-crown her.
The time ran out.
Well, all I know is that Eric did win the set, so that is going to be a congratulations to you, Mr. Larson.
Do I get a shirt for
No.
that?
Yes, you do. I was
That's exciting.
gonna say you got it for other reasons, for being a true Vandal gamer, and in exchange for doing this interview, and also succumbing to our whims, playing some Clash Royale on stream for us.
Thank you.
To get this
Are you
jersey
going to sign it for me?
to become an honorary, and I'm glitching again.
Okay.
That's fine. It's
You
still
gotta
me,
take it.
guys. It's still me, I'm sure. You take us out.
All right, guys, I've never taken anybody out before, but thank you so much for watching, and thank you,
you.
Eric, for coming on and playing some Clash with us. And
Yeah, do you want to boot it to our casters?
and now we're going to our casters.
Yeah, we're. I'm gonna try and speak loud, see if I get picked up through somebody else's mic. No.
That was still
I think they're trying to turn my mic back on, and I'm still doing static.
okay. Going to the casters.
All right. Hello.
Yes.
Beautiful outro, guys. We hope you enjoyed that riveting Clash Royale action for the Vandal pregame show. But now for the main event, Marvel Rivals Week 3. We trek along. It is the University of Idaho Vandals going up against the State University of New York Polytechnic Institute Wildcats. And we are back for Week 3 action.
That's a mouthful.
I'm undrafted alongside.
Bradical.
And we're ready to get right back into it. I want to go straight into the analysis and planning. We saw this as an 0-2 team facing yet another 0-2 team. I couldn't find any tape for SUNY Poly, but we know how Idaho plays. I want to just drive straight into what the strategy we want to do. Anything differently that you suggest from the past 2 games?
I mean,
It's the one thing we could pick on.
yeah, they have been trying stuff. I like from last week, they were swapping some stuff up from that week 1 loss. And I saw a lot of improvement from week 2, from week 1. We ended up actually getting some good damage being dealt with our duelist roles. That was definitely one of the big improvements we did. Just overall, however, we just need like more consistency. I would say we don't see a lot of like consistent play. A lot of our players keep like having to swap roles because something's not working out. And it seems like we haven't quite like found all our specific roles yet. So I'm curious to see if we have kind of settled down more going into this week 3 matchup. And it's definitely, in terms of schedule, it's definitely one of the easier opponents in the schedule.
For now.
Yeah, for now.
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll have to see. But, yeah, the other opponents that Vandals will have to face soon enough are pretty good teams. So this one would be pretty nice for Vandals. Or even just show some improvement. The Vandals haven't even got a map on the board yet this season. So I would like to see at least the map coming out of the Vandals.
Yep. A map was good. I'm going to do it right here. A couple of keys to victory. Number 1, synergy, chemistry, whatever you want to say for making the team be a well-oiled unit. I want to see that. That's kind of just how generally that works. Number 2, ult usage. We need to see better ult usage from Idaho if they want a chance of success here. That's the thing. And number 3, I would say, just because, I'm a salty support main, I would love to see duelists impact just a lot higher. As you said, we saw a lot better of that in week 2. So if week 3 just keeps getting better, as I like to say, these guys come in, they practice several times a week. You can't get worse practicing. So
You can't.
that is impossible. There's a few teams. Anyway, but yeah, we're set for action. This would be a good one to have, as next week Idaho goes up against Williamson, who I believe started the season off 2-0, and Sanford, I'm pretty sure, also started 2-0.
Yep.
They won both of those 3-1, so they have some weaknesses in the game, but there's 2 very tough colleges, and it doesn't really look like the schedule gets much easier from there on out. Yeah, Wilson, who...
They are 2-0, and then the final week is up against West Virginia Wesleyan College, who I believe is 0-2 currently.
Although, oops.
So there is some opportunities for the Vandals, but it's definitely going to be very tough moving on, and would like to see just some more consistent gameplay. As you were saying, some of the alt usages that still carried on from week 1. There was just a couple not very valuable ults. It was like ults when it was like a 1 versus 6 on site, or just a couple mess ups with the ults. Yep. So just trying to get the values with the ults. I saw them try and do some like alt combos with like a Groot and the Namor, and I loved to see that. I like to see the synergy in the alts. So that was a very good thing that we saw from Vandals last week.
I would like to get rid of the panic ults. If I'm the captain, I'm gonna calm the team down, say, we lost this team fight. That's all right. Let's not do a support ult to stay alive. Let's maybe fight. Let's pop that on the next team fight. Right?
Yeah. I did see that quite a bit. They just used the support ult when there was like half the Vandals already down, just to try and save it. But at that point, you just want to kind of save that for the next team fight. You don't want to use it right there, because it's not going to get full value, and you still might end up dying there.
This is almost an extremely, extremely complex rhythm game, right? You pop the ult too early, you pop it too late, you want it perfect, on time, right?
Yeah.
Hit circle, hit X, Yakuza karaoke, whatever you want, whatever the rhythm game of choice, right? That's all it boils down to at the end of the day, right? If we can ult and we can do it well, we can have success.
Yeah, it's kind of like a chess game in that sort of case. You just got to use that brain power. Got to know when is the right time to use it. But as I was saying, there was like a couple of role changes last week. One that I noticed that stood out to me was mysticism. The first couple of games, mysticism was on support. But then they did a swap, and Mysticism was playing Namor and Hela, I believe, some damage-dealing folks, and did pretty well, and definitely got that damage increased for the Vandals. So I would like to see maybe if Mysticism is going to start out in that duelist role, or maybe just going to go back to that support. Vandals both weeks in game number 1 have wanted to go for triple support. They just haven't found much success with triple support, and I don't know if that's the angle we really want to go, especially since we're having trouble dealing damage. I would love to see just a simple 2-2-2 comp, or if they do triple support, don't have 2 tanks. 1 tank, 2 duelists. We saw that last week.
Really? Interesting strategy. To go for just the duelist to maximize that damage, and the squishies flying around, as opposed to 1 central tank that's going to have to soak up all of the damage. And, constantly need heals. As I was relayed to. Still on that bronze grind. But all right.
But
into the lobby. Let's see.
Here's
another interesting facet. Did SUNY Poly do their homework? Are we going to see an Emma Frost ban here making Big G have to flex off?
Emma Frost was just permabanned all of last week. Poor Big G couldn't play their one trick.
Maybe we don't deal the... It's all right, we'll see. Okay, so a Hela ban instantly. Don't blame... Do not blame the opponents here at all. Hela is not fun to play with a Jeff to start it off for Idaho.
Wow, so maybe
Interesting.
the Vandals did some research of their own, because that looks like a Lord Jeff.
And then they'll save Emma
They-
too. All right.
Okay, yeah, Big
seeing
G's like, I want to
improvement-
play Emma this
Yep.
week.
Hey, even seeing improvements in just the band phase, you love to see that. They'll keep strange. So we're seeing 2 shields saved. Oh boy. This is domination to start off. As I believe. I'll have to look into the rules. Is that just how it goes? Domination?
Yeah, I
That might
believe
just be how-
first
yeah,
match
it's
is
not,
always domination.
Yeah, it's not randomized, is it? Like it is in normal comp. That would make sense. Ooh, a Luna ban. Okay. Our supports have been able to flex off pretty decently. It hasn't been like, we need Luna to succeed.
Yeah, we've seen some Rocket,
Mm-hmm.
Cloak and Dagger. We've even seen some Mantis
A good amount of
sometimes.
Mantis
So
even,
yeah.
yep. Okay, they don't want that dive.
Okay,
yeah.
wow. So it looks like the Vandals really did their research. Jeff and the Magic.
Yeah. Or they just don't like
ban.
Magic. Although, you're right. I see what you mean.
Yeah, they
The 2
free
lords
jacked
on the
them.
board. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. Oh,
Maybe
I
they
guess
were
Rocket's a
looking
lord
at
too. But
the rivals tracker or something.
yeah,
to
maybe.
get
Hey,
that
respect
intel.
it. Yep. I love just watching teams scout over here. It's a good part. I guess that Rocket is also technically a lord, but I mean, have you ever seen a Rocket band before?
Yeah.
Really?
I have. Yeah.
Oh, there's a Rocket save.
Mostly for the team ups. He.
Oh yeah, for the
allows.
team ups. Yeah, that makes sense. I guess we'll see.
Yeah. Let's see what these last 2 bans are. There hasn't been a Vanguard ban, and just as I say that,
Okay.
Magneto gets banned.
Yeah, so they say they definitely want to do the 1 shield. They'll offer the bigger shield with Strange as opposed to Magneto, which is interesting. And then
Okay,
interesting.
Captain America ban. We
Well,
haven't seen Captain America much in the league at all. So
No, not at all.
I-
But we'll have to see how the comps. That's not a terrible move to ban Captain America. They
Okay.
will. Idaho is going to stick with triple supports here, at least for the start. We've seen them start and then flex off of triple supports pretty quickly.
yeah. Okay, looking at Wildcats comp, I really like their Vanguard selection. They got Strange for shields, and then
Oh,
they
yes.
got Thing. And that Thing Strange synergy is so nice because Thing can go in, dive in, try and get some supports, put on some nice pressure, and then can just immediately hop back to that Doctor Strange, who Doctor Strange kind of acts as that primary Vanguard right there with Thing as a supplement.
Yeah,
And then a Squirrel Girl for them. Squirrel Girl is one DPS I play a lot, just because Squirrel Girl has so much damage output, it's actually insane.
Yep.
And you just shoot forward and you get damage. It's a lot of damage being dealt.
Faced plenty of Squirrel Girls in my time with people who can't move, like Adam Warlock.
Yeah.
And that's not too fun.
Yeah, and we see PC Bats on Groot. He
This map is
kind of had a monster series last
Yes.
week as Groot. He popped off on all the games. Was one of the sole highlights for the Vandals offense. But here we go. Already some damage being dealt.
not
Groot.
too much happening, but Holly does have the ult advantage for now. I mean, no one, Oh, not quite.
And Thing goes down right
Interesting
away.
start.
The Groot walls kind of blocked him from diving back to his team to get those heals. So great walls so far from PC Bats.
Yes.
And Vandals take control over site.
We are talking about how well the Vanguards are doing. They've improved themselves from point. Now, we saw Big G already did really well with Emma, but I'm really liking the secondary, whoever that may be.
Okay, that
Yeah.
Groot
Oh my
ult
goodness.
it got out healed, and he's super low, but yeah, okay.
And that's 2 down, 1 more down for Paulie. Looks like they've kind of regrouped, but Thing's down again. That might be an interesting story to keep on. Thing's been down twice already.
Yeah, Thing is just one of those characters that
Out
if
of
you
there.
get caught alone, it's gonna be very bad. If you get soloed out away from your team, doesn't really have any utility on his own that can help him survive.
That's true. Now, Emma can help a little bit with the shields, but actually doing a pretty good job at that so far.
Okay, a Squirrel Girl
Uh-oh.
ult.
Ult, but low. Not prioritized, though.
Okay, couple people low on site here. Rocket ult is on site. PC Bats goes down. Vanguard down. Okay, oh, but a couple ults on the side of Vandals.
Yeah, Venom's going to go down.
Oh my god,
Nice.
I think they just
Almost a
triple
complete-
ulted right there.
Poly, you say?
No,
Triple or
Idaho.
did. Yeah, okay, that makes more sense. I was gonna
Yes.
say, I didn't see that. Nice.
Yeah.
Good cleanup by Emma Frost, and that almost will be a capture for
Hey.
the first one.
I like seeing that. Sure, you use 3 ults, but you guaranteed that team fight win right there using a support. I guess they use both support ults, which you kind of don't want to do at the exact same time. But a strange portal here
Oh, they're
is going to
straight
get them
into
on the
it.
site.
Are they ready? I don't know if Idaho is. Okay, so one support ult from Toxic.
Okay, a Punisher ult,
Punisher
but
ult in the
there's
middle
a
of the
support
map.
ult.
Oh my
So
goodness.
that's not going to get too much damage.
Oh my goodness, Valentine!
Yeah, it is
It's not the
overtime.
shot.
It is overtime,
All but
and
2 are down though from Idaho. They're gonna cap here. That ended up working. What can you say?
yeah. Yeah, Squirrel Girl, both duelists for Poly Sunny used their ults right there, and they do end up taking point. Vandals did get to 99%, so they just need to win one team fight and get onto objective.
Yep, that'll do it.
We see the Thing swap to Thor. Wasn't really finding any value with Thing, so that's a nice switch.
Yeah, dive tank to dive tank. I respect the comp that they're trying to stick with. You love the strategy. It's not quite working as we'd like to see, but they do have point here from the ults.
Yeah.
That was more ult advantage as opposed to, straight up just winning.
I don't know about that respawn beacon from Rocket right there. That might just get shot out. It's kind of wide and open. Oh man, Big G with an initial pick already. And yeah, Vandals trying to make their way onto side. There's a couple ults, but not too many. Emma Frost is nearly there to the ult and might just
2 ults
pop
on the
it.
Idaho side if they want to pop it to get cap. Not them.
Okay, there are a couple trades going down. Both duelists on the side of the Wildcats are down, so that's a lot of damage out of the books for them.
They want to
This
push.
could be an opportunity for Vandals to try and make a push. It's going to be hard for them to do enough damage.
Kind of stalled there.
Okay, Emma Frost using that ult, trying to get some value alongside that Groot ult.
Strange alive with the ult, not gonna pop it.
Oh, they are getting kills after kills.
Score ults.
Yeah,
I don't know if that's not the good time. Probably just to try. And
yeah,
cap.
last ditch effort to try and stop it. Vandals captured a
Bye-bye.
point.
Bye-bye.
Overtime
Oh.
bar
Oh man,
is
Guns.
gonna go down. I know it's always
Punisher
so brutal.
was not in the right spot there, and Idaho's going to take it. That is a great start for the Idaho Vandals.
Yeah, they're not used to winning that first capture point, so it must feel very nice right now. I loved what I saw from the Vandals right there. They just kept winning the team fights. The ult usage was incredible.
Yes.
Just guaranteeing those fights. They're using the ults to guarantee the wins in fights, not just like a last-ditch effort type of ult. As a poli-sci,
On the other hand,
what Mud Button was kind of picked off a lot. What was kind of the first blood that the Vandals did see, so he needs to be careful there. Don't go like too far deep.
you don't want to be dying that much as a tank, as a Vanguard.
Yeah, especially as the first death.
Yep.
So just maybe play it a bit safer, a bit smarter there.
We preferably like a DPS to be your. Well, you prefer like no one. But,
Yeah.
if you go for it, if that is what's going to happen, then that's it. Okay, so we're seeing a torch, which is an interesting move. This isn't too good of a comp against divers, so that could pay off well. Oh boy. Okay, a lot happening already. They want to get this cap and they want to get it quick. Poly.
Oh man, just three
boy.
Vandals down off the board. Man,
Wow,
I guess they just threw some massive damage. We did see Vandals struggle against a Human Torch in one of the previous matchups.
Yep.
They kind of
goes
seem
Emma.
to struggle against flying characters, so we'll have to see throughout this capture point what they do against that Human Torch there. But great start from Polytechnic right there, capturing site, getting a very quick team kill.
Yeah, on the other hand, we saw a completely different strategy. Pauly went for the throat and got that cap pretty easily. You saw they were pushed way up in the Idaho zone for that initial capture. And there's
Oh, yeah,
played a
the
lot
Human
better. Look at
Torch
that.
should not have gone in there. That
there goes
was
Thing.
very overcommitted. Oh, but
man.
Midnight gets a triple kill with his ult
Man.
right there. Oh, man. And, yeah, that's going to force the Vandals
Yep.
to get on back. It wasn't looking too good until that Midnight ult. And,
It's
yeah,
looking, yeah.
Vandals are going to have to respect that.
And yeah, also good amateur stuff. We got to acknowledge it too. Good job not staggering and instead staying back and waiting a little bit. Maybe could get some chip off, but that's not ideal. Where is this Thor been from PUC Bat? That was pretty nice.
It was,
Yeah.
He's been playing very good. Okay, a support ult to get right on site here. It is Fluffy Dino. I don't believe we've seen Fluffy Dino on the team so far. Should have probably been playing inside the ult more, not
mistimed
getting
that
on
ult.
it.
Back to the room thing. That was a little too early. I mean, I get to get onto the point, but and then exposing yourself right there, not ideal. Pop. There's a woman ult too. Okay, so there's two. Interesting. They're
Okay.
going full cap here. And Big G goes down.
Doctor Strange portal coming into play. The Vandals are going to need to win this team fight right here, but they did just use 2 of their support ults, but that triple support allows them to have 1 more, so they got some good survivability. Polytechnic doesn't have any ults of their own, so Vandals can definitely win this here. They already took out Thing
Just
and
the
taken
one,
out
though.
another one. Okay.
Oh, nice. Good
Yeah,
pick. Great
Vandal
pick.
kills all around. Rocket
will
just
go
hopping
down
and
too.
jumping, trying to survive, but
Great
misses
cap.
him.
Yeah, great cap capture in overtime there. Only the one ult to hold it, though, from Big G on Emma. See what happens. It's going to have to be some very good gameplay. I don't really know. What would you call the phase before all the ults go out? Like the... I don't know.
The phase before they all.
I would say,
go
like,
out?
what do I say here? There's only one ult, so they're going to have to, I don't know, gunfight pretty well,
Yeah,
They're gonna
sure.
have to
We
aim
could
well.
call it a gunfight.
You know what I mean? I don't know.
Yeah. Let's try and charge
Yeah.
it up. Charging up time.
I guess,
battery's
the
low.
charge up.
Yeah.
They'll have to play there. 2 for Pauly. About to get 3 with that Human Torch. Watch out for that. That's a great
Oh, that's a
recap.
great pull right there into that
Oh,
Midnight,
boy.
but Midnight uses that ult, doesn't find the same value as he did before. It does get 1 on a support. Trades going around. Mud Button is going to get revived here.
Oh, good escape by Midnight. Not going to...
It's a 4-on-4
Strange gets
here.
it. That's not going to be good.
Okay,
for
nice
Idaho.
ult from Strange. He does. Okay, yeah, he finishes off Rocket. But
One flies
yeah, his
away.
viewers can't quite see him right now. And Vandal is doing a very good job holding on to this point. They do end up winning that fight. Polytechnic is going to have to retreat.
They got time for one more team fight, it looks like.
One or two.
1.5, maybe.
With this Strange portal.
Oh, yeah, does Strange have portal?
Uh,
Oh, yes. Yes, the emphatic answer is.
Boom! I love that Strange skin, by the way, the zombie skin. That's awesome.
Oh, boy. Strange
Okay.
went right in and ulted. Not paying off too well, though. Not at all, even.
Yeah, great support ult to counter that Strange ult. Very good reaction time right there, but support ults from both sides is going to cause people not to die.
boy.
But Polytechnic is racking up the kills. Fluffy Dino, you need to stay in your ult this time to try and survive. Okay, Doctor Strange is still alive. They're just
Coming down to the
stalling
wire.
for Vandals to
But Pauly-
try and come back.
Pauly has the advantage here. There's only... Get on point, get on point. Not going to have enough time. No. Strange is going to stay alive. Won't be around, and that is a cap for Pauly.
And that bar is
Just
going to go
One, oh, there's
very
still one. Oh, yeah, there it goes. Can they get there in
fast
time?
down.
It's gonna be FTB. What is that? Like a 3-on-6? We'll see. If something can happen.
Yeah,
gonna
I
have to
believe Emma
stagger.
Frost can get onto site here. Is going to have to get
Ooh,
some
that's too
crazy
low.
heals
Nope.
to stay alive.
Ah,
and
not quite. Strange,
Oh,
yeah.
man.
Strange opted for the portal. Man, all right, we're hopping into it.
Yeah.
So a quick almost overtime followed by an overtime recap all the way. You know, a comeback was needed and almost faltered. Man, we're looking at this third map. This is some good action here so far.
Yeah, both Doctor Strange finding a lot of value with those ults. Those ults from both Stranges were very nice. One of the best ults in the game. The support ults from Idaho, they've been doing a fairly good job at rotating through them. There was one awkward point where all of them had like just used their ult, so they didn't have a support ult for a while, and I'm pretty sure that's what cost them one of the team fights that they needed. But overall, very good round from Poly/SUNY, really putting on the pressure on the Vandals there. That thing getting some value, but still struggling of not getting picked off on that start.
That is the thing, yeah. Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
Oh, he said the thing!
That was not my intention. I would never say a meme such as that. Anyway.
Okay.
That is the deal, though, is that the pickoffs have been a problem for the SUNY team. The SUNY Poly team. SUNY team refers to like 20 colleges. You know how it goes.
Yeah.
Oh, boy. Speaking of pickoffs, oh, man. I want to get out of there.
Yeah, Poly/SUNY already gets onto site and captures it. There was a pick from the Vandals, but that pick is going to get revived.
Oh,
okay, good flank.
There may be too many heals, though.
Oh, yeah,
there's
a
too many
rocket
heals.
ult to try and counter it there. That's a very good
Well
rocket
placed.
ult.
Well placed.
And one of the Vandals has gone down. Oh, but they are doing some damage on the side. The Vandals are very, like, split up from each other right now. Okay, they are getting regrouped, and that thing ult.
Doing not much. Might get Emma, though. Yeah, does get Emma.
And
Excuse me, that was strange. My bad.
yeah, that's going to be the first team fight in favor of Poly/SUNY right there. Mysticism is on Namor now. Did pretty well as Namor last week, so we'll see if that can continue.
Does that mean... Oh, no, still in triple support. Okay. That's right. Good spot for that. Just watching rocket set up, I suppose.
Oh, wow,
okay.
that's a
Doesn't-
very early support hole right there.
Could work, though. They don't... Maybe trying to catch Idaho off guard, maybe not recognize it.
Yeah, I just think that was a bit early. The Vandals weren't even out of that room yet. Not even on the site, so...
It's already out. Yeah, not the best, but that's all right. It stalled for a little bit, if anything.
Yeah, now... Oh, okay. Someone's super low. Yeah, Mysticism is going to get caught out. Was in the front lines there. And Thing is inside the Invisible Woman.
Oh, my
that's going
goodness,
to be
right
hard
in
for
the
teammates to try and get.
Oh, but was pushed out there.
Emma Frost getting that ult, but not finding much value there. Vandals are going to need to get on site pretty soon. It's at 90% here.
Yeah, boy.
But they are
That's
getting
not good.
knocked down. Is there a strange portal?
Nope. Wouldn't be enough time anyway. No one's
Yeah.
on point. That is going to be the first map to SUNY Poly. But I think that was Idaho's best one so far. Taking a map and almost taking a second. Just a little bit out of reach there on the end. And I think the recap of the point is what's, that's hard to do, obviously. But the recap of the point is what needs to go. The attack instead of the defend. Tend to notice a lot of video games are defender-sided, as we mentioned in the Rainbow Six stream. But
True.
that's how it goes. Whoa, that Moon Knight stealthily was 34 kills.
Yeah, he had some pretty nice ults on the Vandals as well.
Although
16 final hits, 23k damage. Yep, those are midnight stats if I've ever seen
8
them.
deaths though, so don't be too confident with that little MVP screen at the end there. You want to clean up those deaths a bit. That's second most on the team. But outside of that, a pretty decent performance. Pretty much all around. Let's see. We like Mantis to stay a little alive. 10 isn't all that well, but Mantis is kind of easy to kill, so that's how that works.
Yeah, especially with triple support, you need to be healing those fellow supports. Look at the triple support on the side of Poly/SUNY, just not getting picked off as much, so I don't know if that's the supports just in bad positioning or just the duelists doing their job on the side of SUNY Poly. But something I noticed in those last 2 capture points that really gave Poly-SUNY kind of the key to victory right there was playing very aggressive
Yes.
initially and getting onto that point first. Vandals really didn't try and contest it a whole lot initially, at least on the point itself. And Poly-SUNY was doing a very good job at just keeping them at bay in that little tiny room on that last capture point. I would have liked to see the Vandals try and take a different routing approach to try and get onto site, because it seemed like a lot of the fights weren't even on site there. They were kind of pushed back inside that tiny room. So just try and change up the routes, I guess. Don't be as predictable. And then also that first fight for the Vandals, you got to try and contest that point just a little bit more.
I'm going to say, well, first of all, we saw the push as soon as the point was captured.
Yes.
Sunny Poly doing a great job of going for the push straight away and doing it successfully, I might add. That can backfire, but they did it well. That's what I'm going to ask. Do you meet aggression with aggression? I mean, you kind of have to if they go straight into the point. Are you just going to meet them on the point and go straight for them? Or, the next time we see domination, this will be captured here. But.
If a team takes point right away, usually you want to try and stall, because they won't capture it right away if you have people on the site. If it's a contested site, it's not going to get captured, and there's not going to be percent going up. So if they go for it right away and they send their whole team, send your whole team too, because...
I mean, that's true, but man, does this sound simple?
Yeah.
No, that's how it goes, though. Just out aggressive. If Sunny Poly is going to stick with that aggressiveness, which they should, that's what won them the 2 rounds, and it's going to have to be met with equal aggression, ruthless aggression. Hey, WWE reference, here we go. Back at it again with the references nobody understands.
Yeah, I bet it was a good reference.
It was. Dude, it was a John Cena reference. The first line he had in WWE. Man, I got ball knowledge.
Oh, man.
Anyway, yeah, I believe we're gonna have to see what happens on this convergence here for the Cap. That always ends up being the most fun to watch. I don't know why.
Yeah, it's my favorite.
It's my favorite mode.
Yeah.
To play and to watch it is so fun too. I don't know. It's just really unique watching because you have to have you pretty much have to have a pretty different comp for, following escort. As you would say, or attacking, right? You can't put Penny on attack, right? Not that we've seen Penny at all, but. I mean, you could technically try.
Penny on attack.
Some of the really good. Well, you can. It's not good, and I wouldn't use it. But if Penny is the only character you know how to use, if you throw mines on the point, that's good. And but yeah, even then, because it's just constantly moving. You're gonna have to replace your nest every 10 seconds.
Yeah, there's
if the game's going well. Penny is only great, funnily enough, on attack if your team is not doing very well, which kind of voids the whole point. Definitely. But anyway, there's a tangent. We haven't seen Penny at all. But I love talking about Penny just because it's probably my secondary main. I believe that's the second hours I have most played. Yeah. I was just to get out of the bronze and silver grind, though, right? I'm a support player at heart.
Support player at heart. It's so hard to play Vanguard in the low ranks, I feel like, because the healing isn't there, and
that's true,
you heavily rely on healing.
Yeah, well, you have to play a certain Vanguard. Cause Penny was how I got out of bronze the first time. I'd never played a hero shooter before, but Penny was how I got out of bronze because Penny can stay in that nest and kind of heal herself up a lot.
Yeah.
Right. So if you can just be that anchor and just stay there and be annoying the whole match, then you'll have a lot of success in bronze at least. We hope to not have to see gameplay like that because that means it's the lowest level there.
Yeah.
Just 4 DPSs and all of them are saying give me more heals. You're the one Luna player who just started playing yesterday. I know how that goes in bronze. Yeah.
Last week,
Yes.
Vandals seemed to have more I guess better results on offense rather than that defense. On defense,
Yes.
they couldn't quite find their footing. They didn't really stop the vehicle much, nearly at all.
Yes.
So you definitely want to see that being improved this week.
Yeah, got to the second point if I'm not mistaken before it was captured. Pretty soon after that.
but their offense was looking pretty nice.
It was looking pretty
Like-
nice, yeah. It stalled out at the end, which is how that map is designed. That's Peninsula. That is how that's designed. You know, that's and all the convergence maps, but especially that one. You know, the third point is hard to cap, but you just need to defend there. And they did an okay job there for a little bit, but obviously at that disadvantage, it doesn't take too long to go right back.
And also something from that first map, at least of what SUNY Poly was selecting, Vandals did a good job with their bans. And the last couple of weeks,
Yeah, speaking of
it's
bans,
been like kind of questionable bans. Some of them have been good, but some of them I didn't really see a point. But that last map, I thought those bans were very nice from the Vandals. So. And bans are like a big thing. That's 3 characters that they just cannot play. Yeah, it's a big part of deciding who wins.
Speaking of bans, I was going to say this on the first map. Emma Frost is indeed the first to go, and a save on the Luna side for Idaho. I was going to say, you don't normally want to have 3 main healers on triple support, but that might have been an idea as opposed to having Mantis, but we'll see. That's probably my Luna Snow bias talking through. that I think that is definitely my Luna Snow bias talking through. That's a terrible idea. Don't follow that advice. But
Okay, they're keeping magic this time around. Definitely want to use that magic. I don't know why the Vandals are so scared of this Jeff. Like, this Jeff must be, like, insane, I guess. Because
Jeff can pull off some insane
it's like
stuff.
first ban for both times now.
Doing their homework, saw something, right? It's probably
Yeah,
probably
I
a dang good reason if they're that scared, right?
Okay, a thing ban.
Thing ban, interesting. I would say of the heroes we saw that match, that was probably the one with the least value. Maybe just pushing around too much.
He put on a lot of pressure, but
Yeah.
yeah, it was caught out a couple times. PC Bats is going to play as the Groot.
Good choice. Good choice. Good save.
That would be very good on defense, and I like
Good
Groot on
offensively,
offense
yeah.
too.
It's a good all around.
Okay, keeping Strange as well. Both teams were playing Strange last map. We'll have to see what they do this map, especially with that Emma Frost ban for the Vandals. What are going to be these final bans? They could... Oh, okay, Ultron
sure,
ban.
why not?
Yeah, why not?
So that's like a pretty good final ban, right? Just you don't want to see Ultron. It makes sense.
Yeah.
And then the rocket ban. Okay.
Okay, so yeah, there's that rocket ban you were
Yeah, good
talking
strat.
about.
I guess. Gosh, me and my infinite wisdom here.
Okay, I am
No.
curious to see how much problems this magic will cause the Vandals, because they
is
haven't
true.
been the greatest against dive so far.
I would go as far to say as dive has probably been the weakest point. So if this magic is good, it's going to be a struggle. On attack though, I mean, you know, dive is nice. Get the support. Dive is always nice, right? But I don't play DPS dive very much, but I imagine it's very nice to be a dive.
Yeah, it's pretty satisfying getting those kills.
Yes. Maybe I should. I don't know. But everyone always, man, too many people play DPS. It's just how it goes.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of playing any dive characters besides like Psylocke. I like Psylocke, but other than that, they're just characters that you kind of have to like one trick for a while.
Yep.
Like they.
I don't want to, and I don't want to be that
able
DPS
to
one trick guy.
get
You know?
good.
Did I ever tell you, like, one of my, like, rank-up matches, there was a guy named DPS One Trick who only used Spider-Man. My rank-up match.
Oh, okay.
Like, in the
Hey,
middle of the
I
season.
love having a good Spider-Man on my team.
He was
but-
not a good Spider-Man.
Oh, darn. Okay, yeah, that sucks.
Yeah.
It's a 50-50 if they're
You're admitting,
goated or
you're admitting
horrible.
that this is your One Trick and you're not even good at him. That's crazy. That's insane. Yeah, okay, so they're going straight for it. Oh, that's kind of how you do it with Convergence.
Got Groot and Doctor Strange in
Doctor
these
Strange from
front
Big G.
lines.
Without Emma Frost available, we'll go to another shield.
Phoenix trying to get some damage in here. Targeting tanks, I like to see them targeting more of the supports right there. Groot is going to go down.
Great 2 picks
Wow.
there. Both tanks are down on the Idaho side. That's an easy cap for SUNY Poly.
Man, I
Oh no, scratch that. Phoenix is still alive. They could hold for a little bit, but maybe not. I don't
yeah,
think so,
no,
actually. Nope.
it's
Nope.
going to be pretty hard.
That's not happening. They'll just wait.
Especially with that pressure.
Go to
They
the
are
next
going to
spawn room.
Doctor Strange portal, but they don't have time just yet. And wow, that was a very fast first checkpoint from SUNY Poly right there.
Not what you'd like to see to start it off, but not the end of the world at all. That's just one part. So, gosh, 5 minutes on 5 minutes to get to the second point, though.
Yeah,
That is
definitely.
what that's the price you got to pay for that.
Vandals definitely need to pay attention to this magic, because that could definitely cause some problems in the back line. Someone getting super low right there,
goodness,
can't
Groot.
quite find the kill. Groot has his ult.
Trying to do a
We
little
could
too much
see
space.
this.
Might want to consider popping that after the supports go away a little bit.
Okay, Phoenix hunts down Magic right there. Good initial pick for the Vandals. Midnight ult
Start.
gets one. Luna getting one as well. Vandals don't have numbers advantage anymore. Strange coming back to defend the support. Dr. Strange ult coming into play. Gets both of the supports. And yeah, that's going to cause the Vandals to try and back up here. They are close to their spawn, so they are going to have reinforcements fairly fast. Dr. Strange, it would have been better if he just died a little like faster there to try and get that respawn.
So-
But that second checkpoint is already taken.
So I went a little silent there because I was watching the supports health bars on SUNY Poly, and except for one util which shredded a little bit of it, they did not take a single shred of damage there in that team fight. Not ideal.
Yeah, you definitely want to see that happen a bit more. Magic found all the supports, but maybe a bit too much to handle. Okay, Doctor
boy.
Strange ult as well as a support ult, but both teams got the support ults down, so all damage is going to get negated almost.
boy.
That Moon Knight ult's still doing massive damage. I guess the support ult ran out. And wow, Poly Sunny is just continuing this rampage.
Okay, so the support's being protected, not entirely on Idaho. Shout out to Magic in particular, one just doing a good job diving, and the tanks and everyone's just shielding these supports at an amazing rate. Not much you can do about that.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Magic just
Luna
ulting in the
Oh,
spawn.
boy, that's
just
not good.
a bit of spawn camping happening here. Vandals do get on site. Mysticism finds one with the ult. All right. There's definitely some hope right now. Oh.
Okay, there's a cap there. Not gonna stay for long though. There's 3 down.
Yeah,
All right,
Thor
one down.
going down. It's gonna
Just
be
gonna be
a
up to
lot of
G. That's
staggering
not gonna
here
happen. Nope.
and that point is almost there
Wow.
and does get there in 4 minutes and 9 seconds. Yeah, that
Absolute domination from SUNY Poly. Oh my goodness. There's one capture at the very end there right at spawn. And other than that, that was completely dominant.
yeah, that's also the same map the Vandals played last week and didn't do too hot on defense, and it continued over to this week.
Yeah, although they held them a lot longer than that. Shout out, that was a perfect strategy and a perfect comp, I would say. Not necessarily for the map, but for what SUNY Poly wanted to go for there. Man, the Wildcats, shout out to them just in that round. That was almost perfect.
Yeah, just Idaho having that one damage dealer, it's tough to get those supports out, especially if you're against a triple support.
This is true.
That's going to be pretty hard to do.
You definitely can't do this now on attack, but on defense, maybe you could have gone to one tank for a little bit there. I really don't like having only one tank, but on defense, it's not a terrible idea, especially if you're having a result like that. Hindsight is 20/20, of course. We'll have to see what they go for now. It's looking like a poke and a shield. That's okay. The store from PC Bat was pretty good in the first round. So
I
we'll
mean,
see what happens.
any character PC Bat has been playing has found its value. He's been doing a very good job in that Vanguard role for Idaho.
I mean, this is absolutely...
Oh, man, they're going for a portal straight off the bat.
Oh, boy. Okay, they're going to... I'm not sure about this. Well, we'll see. They're going to find it pretty quickly. They want to go straight right back to aggression. That's not even placed very well. We'll see. Yeah, they read it almost perfectly. They
I mean, yeah,
saw
after
that.
a while
Let's see.
for them not to see, but it does get them close to sight initially. Magic is going to go down
Go
right
down,
away.
yeah. Magic on the poke, not successful.
Okay, Thor just being a little nuisance here, stopping people from going in that portal.
Might
He's
even wanna
super
take a
low
death
and is going to get picked off.
Thor went down there, but that was a quality death.
Iron Man down for Idaho. That's the sole damage dealer down. But
Man, I love that skin.
this is a
That
nice
Lunas.
skin right
No,
there.
people
Yeah.
were hating on it online. You just don't like contrasting colors, honestly. It's
Oh
crazy. It's a
man.
good
Okay.
skin.
Vandals. Oh, getting some good picks here. That Doctor Strange is going to go down. Magic is already back, but it's only Magic.
Okay, I like the change up to aggression, but that I just don't think that Strange Portal was it at that moment in time. Although,
That's
wait
a
a
pretty.
minute, while I'm here.
That's a pretty common Strange
Yeah.
portal right off the bat. So
Right off the bat, right, but they read it pretty easily. They capped it anyway, so maybe not quite. It did end up working in the end, so shout out to that on the reband. Probably was nice that they got Magic out of there quickly. Magic kind of overreached there in that, and that's probably the difference to get that cap there.
yeah, and let's see how the Vandals continue this offense. They definitely need some good time here. A Midnight
Right in the
ult
middle, good
gets
what
one
a
of the
snipe.
supports, gets Doctor Strange as well. Man, he has been
Mysticism.
finding some incredible value with those Midnight ults.
Shout out to this Iron Man player going to the health pack and not spamming the chat for heals. W
Yeah.
Iron Man.
Gotta love that from your damage dealer.
That's what you got to do as Iron Man. They're playing it pretty well.
Yeah, they have been halted a little bit, but they are close to spawn, so they are going to get back pretty fast. Okay, Mysticism goes down again. It's going to get picked off. Vandal's going to play in the support ult. Magic is running away. Oh, a double support ult for SUNY Poly right there is going to cause them to get a couple kills on the Vandals. And
Little push, little ult.
Oh,
Go down
wait.
for it though. Wait up.
Hold
Whoa.
up. Okay, 3 of the Vandals find
Mysticism?
kills. And Big
kinda
G is on the point pushing it. Wow,
What
that's
happened
actually
there?
crazy
Yeah, that was
they won
great.
that. I mean, they're still, like, they're just kind of ignoring the Strange on point. There was
That was interesting.
2,
Yeah.
like, divers. Yeah.
It's like one of the big mistakes that SUNY Poly has made so far. They did rebound a little quickly, and they did get the cap on it. Looks
Yeah,
like
it
Big
is-
G's going to retreat and wait for the non-stagger.
It was only pushed up a little bit right there.
It was
So
interesting, though. Yeah, they rebounded quickly. Maybe they did just want to...
Oh, that could be
Recap
a
or what?
value Iron Man ult if Mysticism wants to use it when they're all
Yeah,
grouped
not
up.
pulling it there, though. Yep. Good
Yeah.
shot. I think they were reading that Iron Man ult, so that's why they all targeted Mysticism there.
Yeah,
move, good move.
I think it definitely would have been kind of nice to try and get that
Oh.
Iron Man ult
Oh my
off.
goodness.
They're all grouped up. Idaho has been holding on to some of these ults for a while now, so they need to get these out.
Maybe on a cap here. You preferably love.
Oh, okay, Polychungus.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see those moves.
You got the right to dance right about now. Idaho's had no answer to get up this bridge here. Ooh, boy. Oh, man, this Thor.
I
Oh,
know.
what a move.
The
What a
switch
pop.
from Thing to Thor has made a big difference for Mudbutton.
Absolutely, man. Shout out to the Thor. Thor's always a little sneaky, but
Okay.
okay, I don't know about that
Yeah,
one. No.
that went straight into a Doctor
Yeah,
Strange shield.
yeah, just kind of waited. I think he just kind of popped it because wanted to pop it, right?
Yeah.
Not waiting for a good moment there.
Okay, that Doctor Strange is getting damaged. Okay,
Good
Star-Lord
counter ult, good counter
ult
ult.
comes into
Switch from Moon
play
Knight to
here. Great shielding from Strange for Idaho
move.
to protect the supports there.
yeah, mitigated that DPS ult very well. You love to see that from Strange.
Yeah, support ult on site for SUNY Poly. Idaho countering it with one of their own. And Idaho's actually pushing some here.
Ooh.
Thor finding
Oh boy,
some value.
No, did not want to
pushed-
go into that. Oh
pushed a
no.
bit too far. Was out of the healer's range right there.
Yeah, did not want to press shift right there to get that charge in. Thor's got that armor, but not that much. Right into a 4v1. You don't like seeing that.
Yeah, it's kind of difficult as that Vanguard. You got to keep awareness on where your team is. You can't get too pushed up ahead. I know you want to
Objective's
if you're a
getting
dive
pushed up.
tank, but
Objective's getting pushed up in the meantime. Not from now. It's contested. Oh, boy. Oh, man. They're going out. Volts are popping.
Oh,
but
man.
a good one.
Yeah,
Yep.
just obliterated Idaho right
Everyone's down except for Mysticism.
there.
who will
There
likely
was
retreat.
3 ults used, which makes sense. But Idaho
That's the
had
production you
just
like.
used a lot of their ults, so they're gonna have like 1 or 2 maybe in this final team fight. Okay, so Doctor Strange portal to get on the point.
5 seconds, yeah. They'll go straight for Portal.
Yeah, this is probably gonna be their last opportunity now that they're using the Strange portal to try and push this to next
Gonna
checkpoint.
ult on. That's not
He's
it. Nope.
taking a lot of damage and not a lot of heals going into
Yeah,
Doctor
good.
Strange. but
not going to die
he
quite
gets
yet.
him now.
SUNY Poly was reading that too, so they wanted to target that Strange there. That's kind of the strat, right? You throw the portal down and then Vishanti's power.
But
Agamotto.
this is looking
Not gonna
pretty
work,
bad
though.
for Idaho, and no one can get on point. And that's going to be match number 2 for SUNY Poly.
SUNY Poly reading Idaho like a book there. At multiple moments, especially on that last one, seeing the Strange ult was probably going to happen off of that portal. Targeted. Managed to stay alive for that whole fight, though. That was interesting. I don't think... Strange did not die in that. That was interesting to say the
Man,
least. So good
that is
heals at the
such
end.
a cool MVP animation right
Yeah,
there.
great
So
skin.
much aura. 34-2. Man.
Yeah, just shuttly on the DPS. Shifted from Moon Knight to...
Star-Lord. And, yeah, found
Did
a
pretty
lot
well
of
with
value.
it. And as I mentioned earlier, cleaned up on the deaths, too. Only 2 in that one. That's tied for least in the lobby.
Yeah, as you're saying, SUNY Poly was doing a good job at knowing which Vandals had ults that they had access to, and did a good job at targeting the people that had the ults to either try and force them out or to just get them off the board entirely.
Yep.
So that was very well played from SUNY Poly, doing a good job at recognizing the ults. And that's kind of like an advanced strategy right there. So, yeah.
Yeah. Great job on the recognition, just keeping track. I always sucked at that, personally. But just keeping track of the ults, the ult usage. Yeah, we'll see right here. It was the Iron Man kind of just being countered off of that. Strange read that perfectly. And then at the end of the match, it was our Strange, Idaho Strange, being read pretty well.
Yeah,
Yeah, we kinda
after
just saw-
Star-Lord came in the game, I would have liked to see Mysticism off the Iron Man, because Star-Lord is such a good counter to Iron Man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, not doing too much there. It's, stuck with it, a little too stubborn, but what can happen?
That first offensive half for SUNY Poly was so nicely
Yeah, that was
done.
absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, I don't think they were really stopped at all.
No, they weren't, except for that
Had
one
so
cap
much
right
pressure.
at the end. Yeah, that was a perfect attack. And then on defense did pretty well too, right? You're probably not going to not let them cap. But it was a dang good round from SUNY. Coming back from, a questionable round. Could have gone Idaho's way and completely shutting it down that second time around. And yeah, just perfect. You see from the plays here. SUNY, pretty much won every complete team fight, right?
Yeah, basically besides that first checkpoint from the Vandals that got them on the site after that Strange portal.
That replay right there with that, I actually think that's a pivotal moment. PC Bat shifts in with the Thor, the hammer spin, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I actually think that's a pivotal moment. If he decides to stay back there, we could have seen that objective go a lot farther there. It's just it's just a cool down.
Definitely would have been a full 6-on-6 fight.
Mm-hmm. It would have been a full 6-on-6, but then you see even just one tank goes down, and then we saw the rest of that. It was just clean house from there. It didn't go as well afterwards for Idaho, but we on to a third map and a chance to win. This is back to domination where Idaho did a bit better, so we'll see what can happen.
Yeah, it's definitely possible for a reverse sweep. I don't think the skill gap is that big.
Not all that big at all.
The Vandals just kind of got to lock in and play together if they want any chance on winning this week. But one thing they really need to do, and that's causing SUNY Poly to win so many of these fights, is to target those supports.
Yes,
those supports are not getting targeted at all. Every time we were watching the damage dealer, it was always on like a tank or something, and the supports are just in the back, just healing them up, farming the support ults. The Vandals really need to either try some dive or 2 duelists. You got to deal with the triple support.
Of course, easier said than said than done. Us sitting in a booth watching this as opposed to playing it down there in the lab, but. That is, it's simply said, just go after that. I would almost, I don't like this comp at all as a support user, but I almost would like to see 2 dually, 1 Vanguard, 3 support, or, 2-2-2. You could always go with that, maybe.
Yeah, I want to see
I think the healing,
2-2-2,
I wouldn't mind 2-2-2, because I think the healing output was just fine there, right? Maybe 2 main healers just kind of stay in the back. You never want to heal bot, right? But maybe focus on the heal and see what happens. See if the tank, if Big G and PC Bat can kind of make the most of the Vanguard, kind of go Vanguard heavy. I think, and we kind of saw that in the Domination match. I think that was the best Idaho's looked all year, right? In the Domination match when the Vanguards were on top. So maybe maybe comprise this comp around the Vanguards.
I know, yeah. Our Vanguards have been playing very nicely. Big G and PC Bats have both been pretty incredible. Big G especially when playing Emma Frost. That Emma Frost ban definitely does cost them a little.
Yes.
But yeah, we need to Vandals really need to try and make up for the weakness in damage being dealt, and not even just damage, just getting final kills.
Yeah.
Like just getting the kills.
That's how it works.
Someone needs to target those supports.
Yep, target the supports, or just alternatively don't target the tanks. I also saw, and it's a good idea to get the dives out of there, right? But I saw that Magic was the one going down a lot of the times in that first encounter. That's good, right? Especially if Magic's right there to take it. Obviously, you want to capitalize on that mistake, right? But if Magic is playing conservative, like it kind of was happening, maybe maybe we'll see. We'll avoid the big tank guy who's supposed to be targeted, right?
Yeah.
Let's maybe flank around, maybe not entirely, but let's maybe as a team go around, not quite, because you can't expect the entire team to just. There's not too many halls where you can just completely turn around, right?
Yeah.
But let's maybe make some moves around to try and get those supports out of their back line that they've been in pretty much the whole match, right? And that's been the issue for the Idaho team pretty much the whole season, really, is that the supports are just able to sit in the back line and then pop the ults because they're just targeting the whole time, pop the ults relatively quickly, and that's just not a recipe for success. I would like to see the supports targeted. I will never say that in a real match because I'm the support, right? But,
yeah.
As a support user, I know how fun it is when the enemy will not target me.
I know, it is very nice, and you feel all comfortable.
Yep.
Vandals shown here discussing some strategies here. Brawler is there. I'm pretty sure Brawler is like the coach of the team, because I always see him with them, and he's a very knowledgeable player. I know he's either like Grandmaster or Celestial, so he's definitely a guy that you want to listen to, for sure.
Yes, absolutely. I believe we played with Brawler in our little.
Yeah, we did.
We did. Yes. Okay.
Yeah. He was one of our vanguards. I was the other.
Yeah, our little Vandal militia. That didn't go too well. Both of us were in that one. But, that was like, that was an open tournament. That was like we were playing Purdue's top team, and
yeah,
and didn't go too well there.
We were more casual. We were more casual.
Definitely more casual. We were going up against like pro Overwatch players that haven't. They technically are in college, right? They're technically at the University of Purdue. You know how it goes. We like the strategy being talked here. We'll see. This is still winnable. Absolutely winnable. Sometimes you just see an absolutely crushing effort in esports. But this is 100% a reverse sweep is doable here. I just think a change of strategy needs to be made. If Idaho goes back to the same thing that they're doing, it's not going to work at all, right?
Yeah, the triple support. Either do triple support to duelist Vanguard or do 2-2-2. I think those are your only options if you want a chance to try and win this map. You need to change something up because the triple support to Vanguard, there's not enough damage being dealt.
Yeah, I really don't. You can get away with not doing all that much damage if if your other two aspects are doing well, right? But I really don't like that one tank. You don't have enough space to push, right? I'd like to see 2-2-2 here. Is my thought. We'll see maybe. I don't think they'll pull out a 1-2-3. We'll see. Looks like they're heading into it. There we go. Cool little graphic on the versus.
Bang.
Bang.
Oh, so fire.
Yes.
Okay, let's see. I wonder if SUNY Poly is going to ban that Emma Frost right away.
Very likely.
If not, okay, Big G is actually maybe wanting to go Doctor Strange instead. Or it might just be predicting that Emma Frost
yeah.
ban. Yep.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, Bionic Break is in the game.
That has been, yes.
So, okay, it looks like they are trying to go to Duelist here.
We'll see on the pre-select. Of course, pre-select never means anything.
True.
Of course. Okay, so immediately in the Magic Band. Yeah, that's a good idea.
I would really ban Midnight if I was Vandals. Midnight has been getting some crazy ults.
Yeah, but Moon Knight,
just some crazy damage as well.
I don't know how much you're gonna value you'll get out of that though, because remember Moon Knight Polychungus switched right over the Star Lord and also dominated, right? So, well, we'll see the save Luna again, which I'm sure SUNY Poly is just fine with.
Okay,
pick
a save on
yeah.
Doctor Strange. I'm curious about that Doctor Strange save because it seems like both teams like playing Doctor Strange. So I think it would have been more value to try and save someone else. SUNY Poly does not want to see Hella at all.
Yeah,
I mean,
understandable.
Yeah, it's a crazy character.
It is probably more along for that Strange Band, probably more along the lines of we are doing okay and we don't want to switch our strategy up, so we'll save, right? And if they want to go Strange too, we'd rather not have him be banned, right? It's working, right? The Strange is working perfectly.
Yeah.
It looks like if those pre-selects are good, then Big G will also go Strange, so we'll see that mirror. You notice it was a Strange Thor mirror for a little bit there in that second map.
Yeah.
It's kind of interesting because both teams were kind of playing that differently. SUNY Poly had a lot more of that shield dive comp, while Thor was kind of staying back a little.
Another Jeff ban.
Jeff is
poor
nasty.
Cloud Sky. He's all he's want to do is play Jeff.
Yeah. What's interesting though is that Jeff wasn't the first ban this time, right? So maybe they're a little more willing to see what this Jeff has.
Yeah, they really wanted that magic out the way. I mean, I'm pretty sure both of them are like that's their main characters, Jeff and the magic. So it was like a 50-50 which one they want more.
See this comp here, looking like 2-2-2 for the start. We'll see. That's probably. Can't do Jeff there, Clouds. I know you want to play Jeff so bad.
I really like the comp from Vandals right now.
Yep.
I'm not positive about the Iron Man, but we'll have to see.
Not too hot on the Iron Man, but with if we can get production out of Bucky there.
There is not a lot of counters to Iron Man from SUNY Poly, so Iron Man actually could get some crazy value this match.
This Rocket's one of them.
Might be one of those to keep an eye out. Yeah, but Rocket, he needs to focus on healing most of the time, but that triple support
with
might
the triple
allow
support,
him
yeah, you
to,
don't have to as much, right? That's a good move there. People forget. Oh, we're live. People forget that Rocket's machine gun can just shred up damage if you let it.
The battle starts in 5.
Yeah,
that's
definitely
really
an underrated aspect
Yep.
on his kit. But here we go. Match number 3 here. Vandals trying to stay alive in this series. SUNY Poly trying to close it on out. And Captain America's just rushing. Okay, he's going for a very fast flank on the Vandals.
This is a good idea, yep. I don't think they're not going to see it coming.
Okay,
so,
Vandals
wait a minute.
going for the high ground here through that Doctor Strange portal.
You know what I'd like to see Idaho, or honestly just SUNY. I'd like to see him pull out a Loki. That's normally a huge facet of competitive Marvel. We haven't really seen that all season.
Yeah, he might have been like
Division G,
nerfed some, maybe. I don't fully know.
You know, I don't think so. I feel like I would have picked that up.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Loki was nerfed
Loki was
into
nerfed,
the ground.
I suppose so.
Okay. Captain America already found a support, finds another as well. That Captain America, that dive is just a problem for the Vandals.
Oh my goodness. That is how you play Captain America right there, too.
Polly
Just
Chung
be
is
annoying.
getting some high damage as well. I really think there should have been a Midnight ban. That Midnight has just been causing so much havoc. And I know he could have like played a different character.
Yeah,
but
I think that's
that
not, yeah.
that Midnight, it's getting too much value.
It's a little too late, right? Because Star-Lord, you know, switched over to Star-Lord and did just as well. So I'm not sure. Maybe you'd do that, but I mean, gosh, dude, how good is this Jeff? I mean, man.
Yeah, I know.
I want to see.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look up.
Look up
City
a
Paula,
highlight
if you
reel.
got a stream, please tell
Okay.
us. We'd love to
PC
know.
Bats is trying something new, trying to Venom here. Good survivability and good escape routes. He's gonna need some heals. Okay, there we go. Very aggressive support ult from SUNY Poly there.
Some heals
Ult
aside. Oh,
and Midnight
that's a
ult
great
gets
one,
two.
yeah. Did not see that coming. I'd like to see the ult tracking be better from Idaho. Yeah, because that's just 2 free kills at least right there.
Yeah, that was a good choke point. Mud Button is kind of going crazy on this Captain America as well. Just jumping all over, getting some picks, and Venom surviving for the most part, not doing it anymore. And wow, SUNY Poly is really pushing Idaho into their spawn right now. They are gonna
They're just gonna
kind
go
of back
straight
up.
aggressive. Yep, all until now, but they were.
Yeah, point is at 80%. Vandals need to win this next team fight if they want any chance at this capture point. But that Captain America, after using that ult, is just going crazy.
Oh my God! With Captain America, that's crazy. Oh, get a one-on-one stranger? Oh my goodness. Okay, no, heals up a little bit. But yeah, you're really just supposed to be annoying with Captain Strange, not obliterating everyone. Oh my God!
Yeah, the supports aren't really
That's not.
playing
Oh no,
together.
that's not the ult too. Oh my goodness, supports aren't playing together. Those ults are not it. This Captain America to say, come on, keep on it, spectator. Come on. Oh, not anymore. Because everyone's already done. Oh my goodness, when was the last time you saw a Captain America? I mean, Captain America can be dominant, but when is the last time you saw Captain America just play like that? That was insane.
And maybe that's why we saw Captain America get banned.
Yeah, maybe.
That, like map 1 or something.
Oh my
But
goodness.
yeah, a bit of a rough start for Idaho's comeback dream here. Yeah, they gotta try and make something happen.
So-
PC Bats is on Venom. I haven't seen him much on Venom, so I don't know if it's very good or not.
Didn't really see much out of it. I would like
Not my
pull
ox.
out.
Can't choose.
I don't know. Interesting. This isn't this isn't the worst comp of all
If
time,
I'm on your
especially since
side,
there isn't really
isn't
any anti-flies. So mysticism on Phoenix as opposed to Iron Man. That's okay.
Okay, Bionic Break is going to play Punisher, and then we also have Phoenix. So that's a lot of damage output that we have. Okay, PC Bats is going Magneto. Okay, double shields. Double shields. That's going to be tough against the Midnight, but everyone else, that's pretty good against. We'll have to see. Captain America already on point right now.
Yup. Going straight back to what worked last time. I mean, why wouldn't you?
Yeah, Idaho's got to do a better job at defending their supports.
Oh my
And
goodness, straight
hey,
into the
Phoenix
shield.
is
There you
here
go.
to defend supports there.
No, America got out of that though. Good move. Man, just being annoying, right? Just
Oh.
attracting attention, and it's working.
Magneto's
Oh my
stuck in
goodness!
the corner. Yeah, had
Magneto.
to go back through that corridor or was trapped in that corner.
And there goes one support. A second one's low. Oh my yeah! Oh my goodness! This is crazy. 2 supports like that. Just obliterating the back line.
Yeah, they need to do something about this Captain
Call me
America.
invincible, because this is insane.
Okay, I know I was against triple support, but against this Captain America right now, you
Maybe.
need triple support to try and heal your healers.
Awesome.
Okay, but here we are, SUNY Poly pushing in Captain America, continuing
goodness.
his rampage ults, but there's a support ult onto site for the Vandals. They do
Support.
get on the site.
America's
Mysticism
kinda
gets
old.
Luna.
Oh,
okay.
goodness. Isolated that support. Not going to last much longer. Nope. Bye-bye.
All right, yeah, Polly Chung. Yeah, up here is such a good spot for a duelist to be. It's actually insane.
Good spot for anyone to be.
Polly Chung is getting another double kill, but that corridor is going to trap them, but that's not a good thing for Dr. Strange. Now he's stuck.
Okay, am I seeing Idaho? I'm seeing Idaho on the stagger here. This is not good at all.
Yeah.
Captain America's going to clean this up quickly.
At that point, oh my gosh, Dr. Strange actually lives that. Wow,
Oh, yes,
that's
for
actually insane.
Well,
I was
that's
about to
kinda-
say, you want to go down fast just to respawn with your team, but
That is
he
kind of what
survived.
Cap does, though, right? Is a lot more just punching around, being annoying, forcing the target, right? But normally that's what you're supposed to see. Okay,
Dr. Strange ult for Dr. Strange ult. Who gets more value?
I have Agamotto counter for I have Agamotto. Sure, why not? We're into that territory now.
Oh my gosh,
93
so
on the cap,
many ults coming in
and
here
nothing
from
too
SUNY
much.
Poly.
Magneto goes. That was the only ult that'll do it.
And
That's gonna do
99 and 100. So it is going to be 3-0 on the series. Idaho unfortunately goes down to 0-3 on the season there. And we saw some we saw some life from Idaho in map 1, and then it kind of just went downhill throughout the games.
I think. Whoa, that is a dope.
Holy
MVP
aura.
screen. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, Captain America
Captain
MVP.
America.
You don't
Yep.
see that a whole lot.
Yeah, I mean, oh my goodness. Yeah, when it's played effectively like that. Let's see the stats here. Okay, so kind of like we saw last week, the 2 kills on the last round last week, now only 3 kills. Thankfully, it was the supports, but then forgot to target everyone else, which is an interesting facet. I guess with Captain America and the double shields, right? Especially in a map that's in tight and closed, like that is. I mean, yeah, that's a pretty good idea. But oh my goodness, yeah, just absolute domination right there from SUNY Poly. I mean, what can you say? I mean, what elephant in the room? Captain America. Right?
Yeah, 11 final hits just was such a nuisance on that last match. I'm surprised we
Yes.
didn't see him before, because
Yeah, oh my goodness.
that was really nice.
And maybe just picking the right time to use it, because maybe that's right. Because if I pull out this Captain America that I'm really good at, it's going to get banned next round. So
Yeah.
maybe I'll save the best for last, and certainly did save the best for last. I'd go as far as to say that Idaho had no chance there once Captain America came out.
Yeah.
That's not it. Now, we'll see on the schedule here. So Williamson is next up next week. We'll have to see it for that. Let's pop this up. We'll get some replays
it
to show you
is
here in this
gonna be
final round.
a pretty hard match against them. But, yeah, this final map 3 was all SUNY Poly. There wasn't
Map
really
2
a
was
lot
too.
to look back for the Vandals side.
Scott,
Captain America just being that menace, as we're saying. Moon Knight throughout the series was such a problem for the Vandals. He got so many final hits. It's actually insane. He was playing it so well. Some great positioning from Polychungus right there. And a great aggression from SUNY Poly, noticing when to push and then when to push back onto site. They did the aggro pushes, and then after that, they went back onto site. They didn't want any chance to try and throw it. But yeah, they played that really nicely.
yeah, just crazy to see, right? The great comps and great teamwork all together. Oh, whoops. My cord's stuck. Anyway, the great time for that, right? The great, just great all-around performance from SUNY Poly. Shouts out to them. I'd love to see. I'm going to go back on that clip and see some of the Captain America posts. You might see that a little later. Oh, my goodness. That was just insane to watch, right? Because normally, Cap is supposed to be annoying, right, as opposed to straight lethal. A lot of times Captain America doesn't look all that good on the scoreboard because that's not really Cap's job, right?
Yeah,
Not
you
real,
just
right?
got to try and defend your supports better. But I saw them attempt that, but the supports just got to try and heal each other. Because if they're just healing each other, they can out-heal what Cap's damage output
That is true, right? Not the biggest damage output.
Yeah.
But on the other side, when you're healing each other, you're not healing the other targets, right? So just really an amazing job of Captain America there.
Yeah.
Not all that much you can do against that. Playing that dominantly against a comp like that. I mean, do we think about it? Are there really that many counters to Captain America? There's
I mean, yeah, it's just like dive
just
counters, but
dive
yeah,
counters, but
Captain America, yeah.
Captain America is just supposed to be extremely annoying, but when you
Mhm.
get one firing on all cylinders like that, that's how it goes. But anyway, next week, the Idaho Vandals will take on Williamson for week 4.
Week 4 of ECAC, and then also we'd like to shout out our Rocket League match tomorrow.
Yes.
Same time as this stream, 5 p.m.
Well, let's start a little earlier, right?
Like 4:45.
Pre-game show starts 4:30, 4:45-ish. I don't know. I'm not entirely concerned with the time. Just have Twitch open all day, right? You'll see us.
Yeah.
You know? That's how it goes. We'd appreciate it. And then, of course, the Honorable League of Legends on Fridays, like usual Friday League of Legends times. My time commentating that is over, but your time watching that is hopefully not.
Yeah, but other than that,
Anyways, for now.
thank you guys for joining us on tonight's stream. Unfortunate loss for our Vandals, but we hope to recover next week. And without further ado, see you guys.